Hey guys, Frank and Josh Hip here with Lebanon 4 Performance. As you see behind us here, we kind of have the latest creation out of the LFP garage. When we started in the beginning on this, when this venture originally started, all of our promotions were really based on horsepower per dollar. And then kind of based on the customer's needs, we would really kind of figure out, what you guys were actually doing and wanting to do with the vehicles. If you wanted to go to the track or to the drag strip, we would suggest supporting modifications to do so. And from day one, the whole idea again behind our promotions were to get you into a very, very solid car with great horsepower for a great price. And in doing so, through the hundreds of cars that we've built for people and the feedback that we've gotten throughout the country, we decided to kind of take it a step further and, kind of leave no page unturned here on the next evolution of a purpose-built drag vehicle for you guys.
Yeah, I mean, through all the things that we've done with these vehicles, we've had some critics, talk about how they didn't feel that, for the track car, the drag strip car, that maybe the front brakes were adequate enough. So we took in maybe the oil pump gears
or half shafts.
Or half shafts. Maybe those little components weren't the most, strong they could be for somebody who's going to build this car to only go to the drag strip. So what we did is spend hours and hours of R&D, diagnostics, testing at the track, talking to our customers that do go to the track, talking to the biggest names of the industries who all, you'll see their logo on this car because they all had a hand in building it. And we answered all the questions. We silenced all the critics, really, because we built it from the ground up to answer every single component of the car to make sure it's 100%. So this is a purpose-built drag car. So this car is designed to run the mid 10-second car every single time. The dream car, the car that everyone wants, really the standard of the industry is that 10-second goal. This car can get there every time with the adequate conditions and the right driver. This car is going to make it happen. This car is built, power plant, starts as a phase 2 supercharger by our biggest partner, Roush Performance. We added the TSS oil pump gears, crankshaft bolt, and the timing gear just to make sure it's 100%. That way, if you scale up in horsepower, that engine's gonna hold just fine and those gears are gonna stay in. They're made of built aluminum, so they're not going anywhere. To the suspension, we added a VMR suspension for the drag setup, added UPR rear bushings, and all the toe links and everything else to make sure that rear end supported for a long time, is with the addition of the 800 horsepower drive shaft, half shafts, the aluminum one-piece drive shaft, Stifler safety loop to make sure you're track legal, you've reduced the wheel hop, you're gonna have great throttle response with that drive shaft. All the components really were the weak links of the S550 for continual track use have been answered and addressed with this car. And then even going to the front brakes, we've got Baer deep stage front brakes, which are one of the best front brake setups on the market, so you really can't beat that there. And then going up to everything else that we put in the car to make sure it's a drag pack and it's legal is we've got a Watson Racing racing cage put in by our folks over at Liberty Collision. We've added, we've got a full exhaust on this vehicle as well. This car is really set up to do exactly what we needed to do. Race-star drag radials with Mickey Thompson's. And then to personalize a little bit, we had it wrapped as well with all of our decals and the LFP logo on it. Specifically for the gentleman who's going to be driving this car, because it's just an aggressive looking monster on the road. So this car is set up to run 10s every time in the right conditions with the right driver. This car will be long term. We'll be able to make those passes without braking and be able to stand up to the test of time with just changing some tires. That's really the only thing in normal maintenance. This car isn't beyond the spectrum of anything that can be built, pushing the car to the limits of its capabilities. It's well within all the components capabilities, built to last, and that's what's so great about it. And for the money, it's definitely right on. I mean, there's not an extreme price tag on a car like this, so it's right in that sweet spot.
And absolutely, I mean, we really left no page unturned here. We wanted to build you guys a safety, bulletproof car that can perform every single time you guys go down the drag strip. So you've kind of seen, where the car was, the research that went into it, the people that were involved. Now it's time to see it on the drag strip.
Check it out. All right, so there you have it, a 10.6 on its first ever pass down a drag strip, and believe it or not, that was actually on pump gas. So imagine what this car could do on E85. So, I mean, what we'd like people to do is this car's gonna be traveling the country, racing at a venue hopefully near you. If you see it, tell us what you think. We'd love to see you tag us in a photo of it or a video of it. You know, win or lose, we want to see how this car is performing on the track nationwide, as you'll see it here over the next coming weeks and the next coming months. So I think it's been a blessing to be able to experiment with this car, and I think we all learned a lot about what LFP is capable of and what we have to look forward to in the future, not only with this specific vehicle and our partnership, but the cars to come. You know, our customers are dreaming.
2018s.
They're the 2018, and what's really cool about this now is our customers are dreaming a lot bigger. You know, we're not just pumping out supercharger exhaust. We're pumping out what you see sitting behind us, a purpose-built cars, which is awesome. The customers are calling and just saying, "Hey, can you do it?" and putting us to the work, and we're meeting it, you know, every time. So, Frank, if I want to go get a car like this, what's my next step?
So your next step would basically be go to 727mustang.com, or you can go to Lebanon4.com, fill out the little info sheet there, name, number, so on and so forth. And then one of myself, Josh, or one of our performance specialists will reach out to you and take you the rest of the way and make
it happen.
your car come to life.